Coming up on News 2, new opportunities for careers in the cruise tourism industry, ancillary marine and construction industries are underway, plus two of the largest class of cruise ships can dock. WICO unveils a huge pier development project. A service station robbery victim dies and police are asking for your help, and they're also searching for a missing minor. Details. Plus, 'tis the season. We'll have highlights from the Crown Bay Christmas celebration and share the Crucian Christmas Carnival schedule. Hello, welcome, and thank you for joining us on this edition of News 2. I'm Sandra Gumansing. Topping our newscast tonight, big plans are underway that could soon change the shoreline of the Charlotte Amalie Harbor. The West Indian Company has unveiled a proposal Wednesday of a new construction project that could eventually yield millions of dollars in revenue to the territory, as well as increased job opportunities for locals. News 2's April Knight has that story.
WICO President Joseph Basholta was pretty excited when he made the announcement Wednesday that plans for a new pier in Long Bay on St. Thomas are underway.
Over the past 20 months, we have put together a composite project that will lead to more jobs in the territory, will lead to capital investment here in the territory.
WICO filed for a permit on Tuesday to build Long Bay Landing, a new dock closer to town that could bring up to 12,000 passengers, spending up to $2 million in the territory per call alone.
The ability to bring an additional 10 to 12,000 passengers and 3 to 5,000 crew means opportunities for people to spend money and our people to live a better quality of life.
The new Long Bay Landing will be able to hold two of the world's largest class of cruise ships at one time, a response to a cruise line industry that's growing in more ways than one.
The size of cruise vessels have increased significantly, but more importantly, destinations that were not even on the map 10 years ago are now primary competitors with the Virgin Islands and our territory.
The project will involve dredging a path in the Charlotte Amalie Harbor for the larger cruise ships that could span more than 1,100 feet. Basholta said they thought the plan over pretty thoroughly, foreseeing issues that the community might have, including environmental concerns. They're also doing public fora to get input from residents on the project. Reporting for News 2, I'm April Knight.
Now again, the plans for Long Bay Landing have not yet been approved. It is scheduled to go through a series of approvals before construction can begin. News 2 will keep you updated. In accordance with the deadline, according to VI law, the election boards for each district met today to certify the results of the runoff election. On St. Thomas, board chairman Arturo Watlington said their certification was scheduled for 3:15 in the afternoon. On St. Croix, Board Chairman Adelbert Bryan had already set a meeting for Wednesday. The St. Croix District Board also informed unsuccessful 2014 candidates Diane Capehart and Epiphany Joseph that their request for recount of the general election has been approved and scheduled for Thursday, December 4th. In other news, 9 outstanding Virgin Islanders were honored at a plaque ceremony on Wednesday by the Senate on St. Croix, 6 of them posthumously. The honorees were former Senator John Bell Sr., former Judge Julio Brady, history photographer Kenneth Christopher, Judge Raymond Finch, dedicated community member James A. Johnson, former Senator Sidney Lee, philanthropist Don Marcelino Santiago, and former Public Works Commissioner Harold Thompson. The Virgin Islands National Guard was also honored for its contributions and accomplishments in the community. Another plaque ceremony will be held on St. Thomas on Friday. Major crime detectives are investigating the homicide of a 60-year-old male victim who was found dead in his home at Sapphire Village Apartments. The discovery was made just before 9 p.m. December 2nd. Police said several of his acquaintances said they had not seen him for several days and went to his apartment where they found the body. Detectives said an autopsy has been scheduled, which they hope would identify the cause of death. The name of the victim is being withheld pending the notification of next of kin. Well, the VIPD shared an update from that armed robbery that occurred at the Lower Love service station located on Queen Mary Highway on November 22nd. The owner of the business who was shot in that robbery sadly died from his injuries on November 29th.
The deceased has been identified as 69-year-old Salah Dawood. At the time of the robbery, St. Croix Deputy Police Chief Arthur Hector said 2 armed male suspects entered into the service station, threatened the owner, and demanded money. During the robbery, the suspects shot the business owner and then fled the scene. The injured victim was taken by ambulance to the Governor Juan F. Louis Hospital for treatment.
Youth Investigation Bureau detectives on St. Croix are asking for the community's assistance in locating a 16-year-old girl, Kimberly Cook. Kimberly, originally from Jamaica, is a student, police say, at the Ivana Udoracan High School. Take a look at the photo. She's about 5'10", weighs about 150 pounds. She has short brown hair. Detectives said she was reported missing on December 1st, but was located by officers and returned back to her family on December 2nd. And then on December 3rd, went missing again. You can contact the Youth Investigation Bureau at 340-715-5543 or Emergency 911. Meanwhile, Manuel Davis, who was reported missing on Monday, November 17th to the VIPD, has been found. Crime Stoppers USVI reminds you that the community program encourages members of the community, the media, law enforcement agencies, and businesses to work together. Citizens are encouraged via cash rewards to provide information leading to the arrest and indictment of criminals. When you call Crime Stoppers, the representatives forward the information to the appropriate law enforcement agency. And if your information is used by law enforcement and leads to a resolution, you will be eligible to receive a cash reward. Call 1-800-222-TIPS or 8477. On St. Croix, the entire John H. Woodson High School family gathered in the auditorium last week. Teams of students competed in the Warriors School Spirit first quarter pep rally. The different teams, which were ranked and recognized for honor roll membership attendance and citizenship, took to the stage to dance and chant, an activity judged according to enthusiasm, creativity, and sportsmanship, among other criteria. School principal Rodney Moorhead said the pep rally is done every quarter to encourage and celebrate student excellence. Congratulations to the Woodson students. Well, on Tuesday, UVI South Center recognized the achievements of 18 students who successfully completed coursework to enter or enhance their skills in the healthcare industry. 14 students graduated from the dialysis technician program and 4 from the clinical medical assistance or the CMA program. These programs were developed to address the changing trends in the healthcare industries, resulting in the dislocation of allied healthcare workers. As kidney failure continues to be a growing national health problem, kidney disease is driving the demand for well-trained technicians. Congratulations to the medical students. Well, the Hope Agency has rescheduled the Toast to the Heart event that had been postponed. They will be recognizing some outstanding leaders during this annual gala at the Marriott Frenchman's Reef on Sunday, December 7th. That's at 7 p.m. The Toast to the Heart honorees are Dion Donadell, James Penn, the International Management Corporation, Patricia Thomas of the St. Thomas Majorettes, and the Venomous Poison Band. Now you can call them for tickets. Their number is 777-1611. HOPE stands for Helping Others in a Positive Environment. The agency was started in 2000. Many people are coming down with the flu because 'tis the season, but the Department of Health representatives of the immunization program reminds you that there's another outreach with some free flu vaccinations scheduled on St. John Thursday, December 4th at the Morris de Castro Clinic. That's from 9 a.m. to 2 p.m. They say to bring your immunization card if you have one. And seniors, you are reminded to bring your medical card. For more information, you can call 774-7477, extension 2120 for more information. Turning our attention overseas, a Staten Island grand jury voted not to indict the New York City police officer seen placing an unarmed Eric Garner in a chokehold that resulted in his death. The officer put the 47-year-old Garner in a chokehold after Gardner was stopped on suspicion of selling loose, untaxed cigarettes on July 17th. The incident was videotaped by a bystander. Garner is heard screaming, "I can't breathe," many times until his body goes limp. A medical examiner later ruled his death a homicide. Chokeholds are banned by the NYPD guidelines. Garner's death prompted large protests across the city. And keeping our eye on the economy, the Supreme Court justices are weighing whether employers should have the right to accommodate pregnant women. Moms rallied outside the Supreme Court in support of Peggy Young, a former UPS driver put on unpaid leave while she was pregnant. She sued. A doctor told her she would no longer be able to lift more than 20 pounds. But UPS put her on leave without a salary or health benefits. A Supreme Court ruling is expected in late June. Here's a look at the New York Stock Exchange with our stock market watch. The Dow, Nasdaq, S&P all up. The Dow 33, Nasdaq 18, S&P 7. Coming up on News 2, you don't want to miss our Carnival Corner. We have your full schedule of events lined up for Crucian Christmas Carnival, plus the competitors for the Carnival, Princess and Duchess, as well as the Queen. Also, don't miss our 'Tis the Season highlights. The action was at Crown Bay, St. Thomas. A majestic scene for Crucian Christmas Carnival 2014-2015. Events for the grand celebration were launched on November 28 at the DC Cannegator Ballpark and the following day at the Herbert Grick Carnival. Coming up on December 12th, it's a Silka Monarch preliminaries at the Christiansted Boardwalk at 9 p.m. December 13th, Christiansted Juve is planned. That's at 5 a.m. at the Bastion Triangle and at Carnival Jam as well. December 14th, it's the Carnival Princess Show at 3 p.m. at Island Center and the Monarch Eliminations later that night at 8 p.m. at Gertrude's Restaurant. Then December 21st, the Carnival Queen Pageant at Island Center. The main village opens the day after Christmas, December 26th, with nightly entertainment. December 30th, it's the long-awaited food fair at noon at the Clock Tower. January 1st, another Juve is set at 5 a.m. Hannah's Rest. Children's Parade Day, January 2nd, and adults the following day, January 3rd. So who are the contestants for Princess and the Duchess? Well, we'll see Duchess Anira Messer, number 1 contestant Omarali Santiago, number 2 Keonique Thompson, and number 3 Jamaya Hospitalist shine on December 14th as they create a star-filled fantasy through an animated dream. That's the theme of the show. Good luck to all the contestants. But then on December 21st, the Queen contestants take the same stage as they create cultural memories through an international dream. Contestant number 1, Anuma Kahina, representing Egypt. Contestant number 2, Jalian Thomas, representing Ghana. And contestant number 3, Ivory Carter, representing China. Now that show begins at 5 p.m. The St. Croix Virgin Islands Police Department District of St. Croix is reminding all vendors that vendor placement permits for the Crucian Christmas Carnival are available now through December 20th. Applicants are asked to present their vendor's license and health card when they apply for the permit. Anyone vending outside the Frederiksted main Carnival Village, with the exception of food fair vendors on December 30th, are required to have a VIPD permit. And please note, all vendors utilizing vans and trucks must have their trucks and vans inspected by the Department of Health prior to applying for that VIPD permit. Tis the season. Crown Bay was the place to be. Tuesday evening, a holiday fest was held. Many took advantage of the shopping sales. There were music, live entertainment. All began at 11 a.m. and continued through midnight. It featured local steel orchestras, Milo's Kings, a parade-like atmosphere, Stanley and the 10 Sleepless Nights, and Cool Sessions Brass. Many took advantage of the opportunity to enjoy the entertainment as well as purchase local crafts and traditional holiday pastries and drinks. The children enjoyed face painting, bounce houses, traditional storytelling, and Santa Claus bearing gifts. The children were amazed to see Santa arrive on his reindeer, some miniature ponies from Joel Connor's farm. Then the highlight of the event, of course, the Christmas tree lighting. Well, ever wanted to learn how to bake some of those popular holiday treats? Free workshops are being offered by UVI's Cooperative Extension Service 4-H Family and Consumer Sciences Program on the Albert Sheen campus on St. Croix, December 3rd and 4th. Both workshops will be held in room 134 of the Research and Extension Center. You will learn sweetbread during the workshops, fruitcake workshops, and much, much more. The class sizes are limited, so you must call 692-4083 for more information. Ocean 362 Island to Table Dinner Grand Opening featuring Chef Sean Bryan drew many, and that was in October on St. John. Many gave their compliments to the chef. Sean Bryan, who grew up in Coral Bay, St. John, he said his love for cooking began by roaming and foraging through the valley. He says fishing off of his dad's boat and cooking for siblings. Well, as a graduate of Johnson & Wales, his culinary career led him to be named Top 30 Under 30 by Zagat, nominated for a Rising Star by Star Chefs, and invited to cook in the James Baird House, which he is a member. He has worked at many famed locations, including the Ritz-Carlton in St. Thomas, Cruise Bay Prime in St. John, and Historical Harbor View Hotel in Martha's Vineyard, Massachusetts. He recently returned home to his island home, St. John, for his newest adventure, Ocean 362. Well, what makes his venue stand out? Well, his use of locally grown produce and meats. Guest chef Digby Stradiron, CTO's best chef in the Caribbean and St. Croix native, teamed up with him for that evening of thoughtfully sourced, chef-driven cuisine from island to table.
25 days, whirlwind.
Yeah.
Knew everything. We're coming. We're gonna just keep coming and bringing it and bringing it.
Yeah. Everything was really real. A lot of people came out. They were really excited to see Chef Sean on his newest accomplishment. I mean, and the food. I mean, serving from the kalaloo to the guava, the grout, and the butter bread for dessert. I mean, I think everything was really thoughtfully sourced. I mean, the presentation, the staff, everything was. It was just a. It was one of those nights that, you know, as a chef, you wait for those nights.
Now, on Thursday, December 4th, the culinary ambassador Digby Stradiron and Chant, which stands for Crucian Heritage and Nature Tourism, they're hosting a reception with 7 courses and wine pairing. That's at Government House in St. Croix. It's to benefit the James Baird Foundation's scholarship program and Chant's Future Chef programs. The foundation has awarded over $5 million in financial aid to deserving students, and they're known for that. It's also featuring Chef Sean Bryan and much, much more. We'll be sure to stick around. Your News 2 AccuWeather forecast is coming up next.